Assalamualaikum. I'm going to present about the piping instrumentation and diagram drawing. From the biodiesel drawing plant, we choose the polishing process where the equipment involved is VE203 and T209 and P203. This process will transfer the crude oil pump COP from VE203 to T209. The pump T209 was used to transfer the COP to the tank. The instrumentation that involved in this process is temperature transmitter, temperature indicator, level alarm high, level alarm low, level indicator, level transmitter, and pressure indicator. The COP was hit by using 4 bar steam. The actual valve AV236 was used to transfer the steam through the coil. We're hitting the COP because it is more easy to transfer the COP through the pipeline. The level alarm high and level alarm low at T209 was used to measure the level COP in the tank, while the VE203 was used temperature indicator and temperature transmitter to measure the temperature of COP in the vessel.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mohammad Rafie bin Bahrin. My matric number is DD200115. And I will talk about the process description for our project. In the polishing process, the objective are to transfer the liquid from VE203 to T209 and return it back from T209 to VE203. The activity for the process from VE203 to T209 focus on teaching students how to polish and wash from VE203 to T209. Firstly, we were checking the initial pressure, temperature, level and weight of vessel that contributes to the objective of the day, tracing the pipeline, updating the pressure, temperature, level and weight of the vessel are all steps in the plant operating process. Communication with control room will be made to monitor and update the process, guaranteeing accurate and timely data gathering and analysis. The starting pressure, temperature and level or weight of all vessels that contribute are verified before the procedure begins. Line have already been traced, manual valve must be opened according to the order from control room, and pressure, temperature and level or weight reading must be updated every 2 minutes. Next, turn on the butterfly valve located near the VE203. After that, give command to control room to open AV237. Then, at the biodiesel plant, open 4 manual valves that contribute to the transferring process from VE203 to T209. After turning on all manual valves, give command to control room to turn on the centrifugal pump, which is P203A, and actuator valve AV236 to start the transferring process. In order to speed up the transferring process, an X203 is required to turn on to stir the liquid in the vessel. After that, manually check either the liquid entering T209 or not and monitor the liquid level at VE203 by reading the value at the level transmitter. Next, the alarm will automatically ring indicating that the transferring process from VE203 to T209 is already done. To return the liquid from T209 to VE203, the first step is to trace the line that contributes to the transferring process. Next, turn on all 5 manual valves located near the T209 and give command to control room to turn on centrifugal pump P219, and the transferring process will begin. And make sure to check the liquid level at VE203 by reading the value at the level transmitter. In addition, To transfer liquid from VE201 to VE202, first step is to take the reading of temperature, pressure and liquid level in the vessel. Secondly, trace the line contributes to the process. After that, give command to control room to turn on AV215. Next, open two manual valves at the plant. After turning on the manual valve, give command to control room to turn on TV201 and MX201 to speed up the transferring process. Make sure to check the level of liquid in the vessel by reading the value at the level transmitter. To transfer the liquid from VE202 to VE203, first step is to take the reading of the level, temperature and pressure in the vessel and trace the line. Next is to turn on the butterfly valve to let the water flow. After that, give command to control room to turn on AV227 and centrifugal pump P202 and turn on manual valve at the biodiesel plant, which contributes to the transferring process, and the transferring process will begin. Check the reading of level transmitter at the vessel to make sure that the transferring process runs smoothly.
Greetings, my name is Jacqualine Cheah Rigi, Anak Gilie with Normatrix DD200-121, and I will be presenting the equipment and line. For VE201, there's the vessel itself, electric motor mixer, attractor valve, butterfly valve, ball valve, check valve, temperature control valve, level transmitter, level indicator controller, temperature transmitter, temperature indicator controller, pressure transmitter, pressure indicator, header, and product line. Next, for VE202, there's the vessel itself, mixer, attractor valve, butterfly valve, ball valve, check valve, temperature control valve, weight transmitter, weight indicator controller, temperature transmitter, temperature indicator controller, pressure transmitter, pressure indicator, pump, heater, and the product line. Next, for VE203 and T209, there's the vessel itself and wire strainer, attractor valve, butterfly valve, ball valve, check valve, side channel pump, heat exchanger, furnace, centrifugal pump, heater, and product line. So polishing and reaction are important steps in the process that involve VE201, VE202, VE203, and T209 to ensure that plant operation continue uninterrupted during equipment maintenance. Equipment arrangement and backup plans are required. For this reason, the system installs bypass line at the pump and temperature and pressure control valve. Each control system also makes use of feedback control system. That's all from me. Thank you.
Greeting and salutation. My name is Matilda, Stacia, and Willy. I will present the control room. There are some equipment that involved in the topic, which is vessel VE201 and VE202 and also VE203 and tank 209. They are involved in the reaction and polishing the process. Each vessel has a control system for monitoring and regulating variables and ensuring system stability and consistent production. T209 is a feedback control loop that regulates biodiesel level in a vessel using two-level indicator. When the biodiesel level drops, it sends an electrical signal to the control room displaying a green light. If the level is high, it turns red. When the biodiesel tank is nearly full, the indicator turns green and indicating the pump operation is halted. VE201 uses a feedback control loop with a temperature element TE201 and indicator controller TIC201 controlling the vessel temperature. The temperature valve TV201 regulates steam flow rate, and the temperature transmitter monitor the vessel temperature, the allowing plant attendants to compare it with actual temperature. The VE202 uses a feedback control loop controlled by a temperature element TE202 and indicator controller TIC202. It adjusts steam flow rate based on the set point and features a temperature indicator for plant attendants to monitor. VE203 uses a feedback control loop to regulate temperature and the pressure within the vessel. It uses temperature element and indicator controller for the temperature control. with a pressure transmitter and indicator controller monitor the pressure. If the pressure across on the reaches a set point, the control system alert the plant crew. That's all for me. I will pass the next person.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Iezlan bin Ismail and my number metric is DD200112. Okay, so for today I will present about the safety measure during operates or conduct the utilization biodiesel plant, which is crucial to follow. Okay, so safety measure number 1 is ensure the proper ventilation, which adequate ventilation should be maintained in the biodiesel plant to prevent the accumulation of flammable vapor and ensure a safe working environment. Okay, so for safety measure number 2 is wear appropriate PPE, which also known as personal protective equipment. So operators should wear protective clothing such as glove, goggles, and coverall to minimize exposure to chemicals and prevent any potential injuries. So the number 3 safety measure is emergency response, where we as operator must develop and communicate clear emergency response procedure to all personnel involved in the working area or polishing process. This includes instruction for handling spills, leaks, fires or other incidents. Moving to the next safety measure, the safety measure number 4 is fire extinguisher, where biodiesel plant should have appropriate fire extinguisher strategically placed throughout the facility. Different classes of fire may require specific type of fire extinguisher to effectively suppress the fire. Number 5 is eye wash station and emergency showers, where this facility are essential in case of accidentally eye or body contact with hazardous chemical. And the number 6 is safety signage, where safety signage is a clearly visible sign indicating safety procedure, hazardous area and emergency exit, where it is helped to guide workers and visitors. Okay, so for safety measure number 7 is emergency shutdown system, where also known as ESD. An ESD system is crucial for pipeline safety, where we can found in control room at biodiesel plant in UTHM. Number 8 is pressure relief device. Pressure relief valves or pressure relief device are installed along the pipeline to protect against excessive pressure buildup. Okay, so for the last safety measure is remote monitoring and control system, which is also known as instrumentation, where utilizing remote monitoring and control system enable continuous monitoring of pipeline parameters such as pressure, temperature and flow.